Hey everyone, it's GreenEyedGuide, your guide to the science behind caffeine and energy drinks and fatigue. In today's episode, we'll be talking about Pabst Blue Ribbon Hard Coffee. What is it? What's in it? Is it safe? How come Four Loko got in trouble, but this is okay? We'll answer all of those questions and more. If you wait till the very end, I'll also tell you where you can find it. You can use the timestamps below to skip around to the parts you care about most. Are you ready? Let's go. In this review, let's play Choose Your Own Adventure. Would you like to be Hero A, who loves their friends, Hero B, who loves their beer, or Hero C, who loves their caffeine? Put your answer in the comments below and stick to it. All right, ready? So, Hero A, Hero B, and Hero C walk into a bar. There they see a sign for PBR Hard Coffee. PBR Hard Coffee is not a blend of coffee and beer. It's not beer flavored with coffee. In fact, according to PBR's website, it's not even beer. Beer is an alcoholic beverage made from malted cereal grain, flavored with hops, and brewed by slow fermentation. According to craftbeerandbrewing.com, a flavored malt beverage, or FMB, is an alcoholic beverage made from original base containing malt, but then stripped of malt character and flavored. Flavored malt beverage production starts out much like a beer, then it goes through treatment like carbon filtration, reverse osmosis, etc., to remove as much beer and malt flavor and color as possible. The clear, colorless treated malt base is then sweetened, usually with high fructose corn syrup, and then flavored. Okay, so if PBR Hard Coffee is a malt beverage, what else is in it? PBR Hard Coffee ingredients include Arabica and Robusta coffee beans, creamy milk, and sweet vanilla flavor. Hero B and Hero C decide to order one PBR Hard Coffee. Hero A decides to order a regular coffee. Yes, in a bar. Just go with it. A standard cup of coffee contains about 100 milligrams of caffeine. PBR Hard Coffee contains 30 milligrams of caffeine. The total alcohol content of PBR Hard Coffee is around 5% alcohol by volume, which is around the same amount of alcohol by volume as a bottle of Budweiser or Miller High Life or PBR Regular. PBR Hard Coffee also has about the same amount of alcohol by volume as Mike's Hard Lemonade, Truly, Henry's Sparkling Soda, Smirnoff Ice. All of those are around 4 to 5% alcohol by volume. Hero B and Hero C are asked, would you like another? Hero B ends up having 2 cans of PBR Hard Coffee total. Hero C ends up having 6 cans of PBR Hard Coffee total. How much PBR Hard Coffee can you consume before it becomes dangerous? In my other video, I talked about the science and the consequences of mixing caffeine and alcohol. You should really check that out because I talked about the regulations from different countries and I found different superheroes for each country, like an Italian superhero for the Italy regulations, German superheroes for Germany's regulations. You should go check out that video. If you consume more than 200 milligrams of caffeine or enough alcohol to give you more than 0.08 blood alcohol content, it's no longer safe. In one of the hospitalizations due to Four Loko, a woman was admitted to the emergency room with a blood alcohol content of 0.35. 0.30 is potentially lethal. So she had passed that lethal point because of the combination of alcohol and caffeine. That brings us to another important question. How come Four Loko and other alcoholic caffeinated beers from Miller Coors and Budweiser got in trouble in 2009, but this alcoholic caffeinated beverage from PBR is okay. Is this even legal? Let's take a look at the FDA webpage. The FDA says that adding caffeine to alcohol makes caffeine an unsafe food additive. In their Q&A on caffeinated alcoholic beverages, the FDA says the warning letters the FDA sent to Four Loko and the other manufacturers of caffeinated alcoholic beverages don't apply to drinks where the caffeine is a natural constituent. In other words, Four Loko, Tilt, Sparks, Bud Extra, and those other beverages that got in trouble had caffeine added to them. But PBR Hard Coffee has coffee. It's not just regular caffeine that's being added. It's caffeine added as a natural source, added as coffee. That brings us to the end of our story. PBR Hard Coffee seems to be okay because the caffeine content is much lower than the amount of caffeine in Four Loko. The alcohol content is much lower than what was in Four Loko. And 3, the caffeine comes from a natural source. This is the part where you either roll your eyes because I'm talking about caffeine and alcohol being dangerous, or you say, I promise, Green-Eyed Guide, I'll be safe. Now please tell me where I can find PBR Hard Coffee. So, if you promise to be safe, I will tell you. PBR Hard Coffee is still being tested in markets. They're still seeing how successful this thing is going to be. So right now, in July 2019, you can only get PBR Hard Coffee in a few states: Pennsylvania, Maine, New Jersey, Florida, and Georgia. I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, you can send them to me in any social media channel of your preference. Till next time, I'm Green-Eyed Guide, your guide to the science behind caffeine and energy drinks. Take care.